Hello everybody, it's Bee from Bespoke Crafts, and today I'm going to be making an 8x8 card, and I'm going to be using this Stamps Anonymous by Tim Holtz, and it is Cozy Christmas CMS 444. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I've taken this one out. I think I'm going to use this one. And this one's got Santa on it. I cut a matte layer. And that is 6.5 by 6.5. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put it on because it's pearlised around the side on the base sheet, as you can see. I'm going to see what it looks like. But what I'd done to another card that I'd made, I had put on, if I can find it, I've had a clean up. If I can, oh, here it is. This Spray and Sparkle by Crafter's Companion. So what I've done, what I do is I finish what I'm doing and then spray it, and we'll see what it looks like anyway. It's really, really nice. Well, if you're doing this, I wouldn't spray it indoors, spray it outside. Make sure you clean the nozzle as well. If you spray it inside, make sure that you, well, don't, please just spray it outside. I did it inside, and I did it on my glass mat, on a piece of paper to protect the glass mat, and it just goes everywhere and it sticks to everything. It really is good stuff. But yeah, and it says allowed to dry for 30 minutes, which you do need to do. Okay, so I'll probably do that on this, I think. But I'm going to make a mask for this as well because I haven't got one. So yeah, I'm going to start that now. I'm going to be using this cardstock that I've got. It's got I'm just finishing the last of it. It's called Soft Touch. But I find with it, the inks just, I don't know whether you can see it on these. The inks just sit on the top, and it's brilliant because it doesn't go through, which is really, really good. This is I've made some Christmas tags, so it's just a variety, but you can see how it sits there. It's just not sitting as nice as I want it to. So I shall use this pack up, and then I shan't use it again, I shan't buy it again. So anyway, that's those. So that's what I've been busy doing. I'd also made another video. I'll go get the cards and show you actually. So I've made a video of making these cards, and this is it's called Daryl the Christmas Turkey. I've done one. There's quite a few bits on it. But I've just bought a new external hard drive to copy all my videos onto. I don't know why, I want to keep them, but I just do. And it was obviously taking up my computer space. Transferring them over, I deleted the footage for this. So that went out the window. That would have been my next video. But anyway, excuse me, that's not going to happen. So that's the Soft Touch paper, which is here. Got a mark on that side, so on this side. Just open up that from Lidl's, absolutely gorgeous. Later on. Can I just take this opportunity as well to thank absolutely everybody for subscribing to my channel. It really, really is appreciated. and thank you very much. So I've got a masking magic, which I'm going to make the mask for. Here I save all the little bits as well. So let's get on. I'm going to use Memento ink. That's Merlin. I've got him in here with me. Put that in the centre. Using Memento ink because you can. I'm going to be using my alcohol markers. So it's probably going to need a couple that just come loose as well. It tells it's come looser. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to get one stamp unless it sticks onto it. Oh, that's quite good. Can you see how the ink is sat wet on there? You see it glistening. It takes quite a while to dry because it just literally sits on top of the paper. Like I say, it is good for some things. So I'm going to mask. Make a mask. That could have been positioned better. I like to make masks for all of my stamps. You see that's dry virtually. Take them bits out. I don't waste any of this at all. What I'm going to do, get a new pack, and I'm going to just, while these are dried off, just make a mask for the other one as well. Still not quite dry yet. I'm doing the voiceover now on this part, so the section's going to be too small for me to actually take out the video. So I'm fast forwarding through this part of the fussy cutting, and I'm not going right up to the lines with it because it's quite wispy towards the end, but I will be going up to the lines on Santa himself. These Tim Holtz shears are really good, and I'm sorry I'm off screen there. I hadn't realised I was too far away from under the camera. Right. I have got a bag at the left-hand side, at the right-hand side of me, so don't think I'm just throwing it on the floor. So, colours. There's not going to be a lot of colouring in with this one, to be honest. So I'm using the reds is, I can't read what that says. It's R7. I think it says Old Red, and R8 is Geranium. So R7 is the darker. So I'm just going to, even though you're going over the black, just over a little bit, just to add a little bit of colour to the black. Excuse me. And also Santa's hat. In fact, I'm going to use the chisel and just use the very, very tip. I said I was going to find this bloke that I'd watched and put his name up, his YouTube channel up, because I always like to mention anybody if I've seen anything that I'm using that I like. I always like to credit them for it, because I think it's only fair. And also it's nice to just, you know, if you find somebody that you like, and just mention the name, to go and have a look. I'm not precious about anything. I just think everybody should ever make their own minds up and go look at what they want to do. I was at the hospital again last week with all the medication that I'm on, and I caught COVID as well. Stop it. Stop. So I caught COVID, and I ended up with pneumocystis. I can't pronounce it. It was very, very difficult to breathe. So I've been on steroids for since last July, I believe it was. Anyway, I swell up like a balloon. My hands tremble. I find it difficult sometimes, although I suppose it's hard to believe, to actually hold some things sometimes. And things take a lot longer. I'm going to do the candy cane as well. A lot longer with to do than they would do normally, which is one of the hardest things to get used to. So this pneumonitis is whatever it is. Isn't curable, but it is treatable, which is, I don't know what that bit is. I think it's his hand. So, because it's not curable, it's treatable, trying with these steroids and just see what I do, how I get on without them. So I'll go back on 19th of December. It was January, but they've changed it to have more chest x-rays and just to see how I get on. So I'm going to do the bauble, and I think I'm going to do it in blue. So I'm going to use 3 shades. So B070, which is Tahitian blue. PB7, which is pastel blue. And PB6, which is royal blue. So that's my darkest. So I'm going to start off this first and just go feathering around. Got to be really careful with this ink and this paper because it doesn't dry straight away. It can quite smudge quite easily, and your colours can ruin the blend. Because if I was going up near the red before it had dried, it would just damp them off anyway. So now it's the, no, it isn't that one, yes. B070. You see how the colour's just dragging it through? It's still wet. Like I said, there's not going to be a lot of colouring on this one. I don't think it needs it. Just do his little face. I'll put all those away in a minute. And the greens I'm going to use, I know which I'm going to use. I'm going to go more sagey colours rather than limey colours. So I've got GY43, which is deep olive green, GY42, which is bronze green, G300, which is dark green, and GY8, which is petit pois. I'll go with the dark green first, which is a G300. I'm fast forwarding doing the green. All I'm doing is using the different shades and just putting them where I think they want to be, really. So there's no rhyme and reason for why or how I'm doing it. It's just getting the final look of it. And I'm using now Glaze to do his beard and the top of his hat. And the colour has bled through, which I was just marking that off now, and just doing black for his trousers and a little bit of grey underneath, just to add that little bit extra there for it. So what I've decided to do, I'll just eat my sweetie, is go in with a gel pen in white, which is one of the Ohuhu ones. These I've highly recommended. I really do like them. And just go over the white because I don't want to leave it uncoloured. And if you see, just lift it. And what I do is, when it's, sometimes you feel that they're drying out, just rub it on my skin and it pulls it back again. And these lids, obviously you can't see it, but it's got a silicone tip in the end of it, so it keeps your pen from drying out. I think that's about it. I don't want to overdo it. Right, so I am going to go spray this now. Don't want to spray it yet. No, I'm going to leave it to dry a little bit. I'll be tidy away and then I'll come back. So what I've decided to do, now this is dry, is I'm going to use this love letter stencil, Creative Expressions, and it's CEST147. I'm not going to do it all over. And I'm going to use my homemade paste for this, and for the recipe for this it's on #41, but I will link it on here at this moment, so you'll see that in the right hand corner. I don't know which one where it's going to be. It's going to be up there somewhere. So there you go. And the date that I made this will show on the on #41. So I'm going to put the mask on. And like I say, I'm only going to do it in places. With my palette knife. See how soft it is still. It really is good stuff. So easy to make yourself. And yeah, I'm happy with the way that is. Make sure it's straight, make sure I don't lose that on it. once you've finished with your using the embossing paste, clean it off as soon as possible, because it will dry solid and it'll be a lot more difficult to do by doing it later. Right, so as you can see, the embossing paste is dried. So I'm just going to go outside and I'm going to spray this on. I'm going to leave the mask on because I don't want the Santa to be glittered. So we'll see what it likes when I come back. Alright, so I shall be about 5 minutes. Maybe not that. I might be, because I might put kettle on. Right, so I've just given it 2 coats. And now I want to lift the mask off. Now I just want it to dry. It's very subtle, but it looks better against that card there. Okay, I'm going to leave that to dry, and you can see it on here. You can scrape it off. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'll come back and finish that off in a little while. Right, so I'm back, and you can see I've got a better light with the lights on. Shimmer on the paper, and that just had 2 coats, which I'm quite pleased with. Sentiments that come with this pack are: it's the most wonderful time of the year, walk in your winter wonderland, have yourself a merry little Christmas, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, deck the halls with boughs of holly, have a holly jolly Christmas. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. I'm going to have that one. And wishing you the magic of the holiday season. I don't particularly like holiday season, not Christmassy, but obviously it's for everybody that doesn't, because I'm Santa. So in the air, there's a feeling of Christmas is what I'm going to put on. And I am going to use my stamping platform with Best Fine Clay. You can see as well, it's dried virtually straight away, simply because it's got this glitter on it, which is good. More snaps. I'll have them later, I think. So the question is now, what do I want to do with my mat? Do I want one? Yes, I do. And I think I have some red glitter, this is a Studio Arts from the range, and it's got normal paper and it's got glitter in it as well. I don't know what. Not green. That's the only 2 that's in there. I think I've used the red. The purple's nice, and that blue's lovely, actually. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Just have a look at the green. Don't like that. Nope. Definitely not. No. So I am actually going to go with not glitter. Although what I could do is spray it, couldn't I? So it's only coloured on the back and the front. So it's got the white core in the middle of it. But I do like that. That sets it up lovely. I think they were about $4.99. Yeah, so I do like that. So I'm going to cut that down. This measures 6.5. Yep, 6.5. So I'll do that at 7. And as you see on this guillotine, I've put 6.5 and I've put 7 on it. So I'm just going to go a little bit over because I want to trim these edges off. With that is take out the centre, so I'm not wasting. But today I'm not going to. I would normally. Would I normally? Yeah, I would normally. But yeah, I think that, yeah, that was definitely the right choice. There you go. So, disguise time. I want to use sparkly, not blue. And I want to use silver. Silver. I think I got these from scrapbook.com. I really do like them because they haven't got the holes in the middle. I really don't like them with the holes in the middle. Just got something on my hands. Right. And there. There. And there. With it being such a big card, I think I'm going to do 3 sets of 3s on. And pick it up. Look at that. And there are 3 different sizes. There. Yeah, that's okay. It's talking to me. It's got a mark from the wax tip on. So is that one. So Gina Gina K Connect glue. And there is today's card. Quite pleased with that. I've just seen that. I wonder if, no, don't be. I was just thinking about this Flower Soft. No, I'm not going to. I was going to, but I'm not. Put that away. It's alright as it is. I like it. Less is more. So there is today's card. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really do appreciate your support. Please, if you're watching this far or watching any of it and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It does help my channel. Give us a comment and ring that bell for me. And I will see you for the next video. All right. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye.